roll.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another installment of Monday Night X-Wing. I am your host, Marcus, and tonight we have an exciting battle for you featuring Wave 4 ships. As always, I am joined by Mr. Hosi to tell us about these lists the guys are fielding today.
So today we have Eric versus Luke, with Eric running a Academy pilot, Rexler Brath, heavy laser cannon, and veteran instincts, along with Whisper with fire control system, veteran instincts, advanced cloaking device, and Tactician. Luke is running Dagger Squadron pilot with advanced sensors and auto blaster, Orran horn in his E-wing with Fletchette torpedoes, fire control system, munitions, failsafe, and push the limit. And backing them up is iren Kraken with Wingman and Cluster Missiles.
And with that, we'll go right into the game. Now, Eric had 97 points, so
98.
Oh, 98 points. So he decided to take the initiative right off the bat.
Yep.
So no roll there.
Because as soon as somebody has fewer points, they get the choice. Otherwise, they would have to roll 4. They would roll 3 dice, and the winner of that exchange would get the choice of initiative to go.
They've got a fancy map here with a big moon on it.
And it looks like the Rebel fighters will be coming in from the moon side of the map, and the Imperials attacking from open space. Eric starts out with putting down his Academy pilot in the south side of the map, with the B-wing going right behind the moon there. Now these lists feature 4 of these ships that came out in Wave 4, which is the TIE Defender, the TIE Phantom, the E-wing, and the Headhunter, the Z95 there. And the Z95 is mainly used as a new the TIE fighter for the Rebels, which is basically a swarm fighter, because they're very low-cost ships. Orran Horn's ship, the E-wing, is more of a heavy battle-hardened ship. And on the Imperial side, we have Whisper, who's a TIE Phantom with the unique cloaking mechanism, which we'll explain in a second, and Rexler Brath in the TIE Defender, which is one of the more advanced TIE ships in the Imperial fleet, and actually one of the more advanced ships in the whole Star Wars universe at the time, at the end of the series. So it looks like they're starting at opposite sides of the map, with the TIE, all the TIEs kind of edging in through the corner, and the TIE Phantom skirting the outside, cloaking up. Dagger Squadron pilot has the advanced sensors, which allows him to take his action before he moves, and that's really helpful when his maneuver dial is basically all red and gives him stress and allows him to take that action regardless. So you guys are really good with maneuvering, and asteroids aren't really a big hindrance to them at this point in level of gameplay.
Yeah, they're only at the bottom there, really, for the most part. So
Yeah,
there's a lot of open space on the map.
correct. So the Imperial player is kind of spreading his forces a little bit, then that's one of the major strategies that you want to play against the TIE Phantom, and with the TIE Phantom, just because it is a good ship to fly on its own, does a lot of damage, and you don't want it in the middle of the fight. So Eric did a really smart maneuver here by one-turning his TIE Fighter right in front of his TIE Defender, which will give him a little bit of a block in a way to keep him at range 3 for him to utilize his heavy laser cannons.
Lots of focus happening here. He's expecting to get into it at this point. Yeah.
Yep. And in the previous turn, we had the Wingman on iren Kraken steal the stress off of the Dagger Squadron pilot.
Oh,
which
fancy.
is what the Wingman ability does. Another new card in the Wave 4 ships. And it's at the start of combat. He doesn't only take the stress, he removes it completely.
Oh, wow.
So target locks the TIE Defender. So one thing you can see from these lists is that the Rebel fleet has such a higher hit point count, but the Imperial fleet is heavy hitting with 4 attack dice on Whisper, the TIE Phantom, the highest base attack damage ship.
Yeah, so he's ready to go in there and give them a pounding as soon as he can get into range.
Exactly, and what you want to do with the TIE Phantom is not be in range because it only has 2 defense dice. When he decloaks, which he just does, he takes the 2 maneuver template and either barrel rolls to each side or goes 2 forward, which he just did, which gives it a lot of maneuverability around the map if you're good with spatial reasoning and just strategic thinking.
Yeah, you can just shoot all over the place with it. Yeah, that's really neat.
Correct.
And now he's closing in on these two guys.
Yeah, exactly at 90 degrees to them.
Yeah.
Which is a really good position to have because obviously they don't have a shot on you.
Yeah. Now they're sort of boxed in between the other TIEs.
Correct. And there's the TIE Defender, which the TIE Fighter blocked, giving him really good arcs at the sacrificing of an action, of course. But he gets to shoot first, so he'll be able to unload his heavy laser cannons.
Oh, wow. Look at this.
And he targets at Iron Kraken. Let's see, first shot of the game. Nothing.
Wow.
That's horrible.
4 dice and he doesn't get anything. Oh my goodness.
But this, it gets 5 dice with 3 crits and 1 hit.
Oh.
When spends his focus. 2 evades, so he gets 3 crits. So 2 shields are gone. And suffers a critical strike. Let's see what the critical strike is.
Oh wow, that's just a devastating hit.
Yep, immediately receive 1 stress token, no problem. So Kraken gets to shoot. Oh, of course, Whisper has target fire control systems, which acquires a target lock as soon as he fires. And if he lands a hit, he gets a focus. And advanced cloaking device allows him to recloak. So a huge chain of actions happen there for the TIE Phantom. Just getting a closer look at the action here. Got 2 hits on Rexler Brath. 1 evade. And then Aaron Kraken's special abilities, when he attacks, he's able to let go, give another person another action. Yep. So Aaron Kraken shot off his missiles, which allows him to shoot twice per turn, which in turn allows him to give 2 actions to one of his fighters.
Wow, they're just really stacking all this stuff up there, are they?
Yeah, the actions with these, if you know how to manage what you're doing with your actions and plan ahead, then you're able to kind of chain react all your ships together.
A crit and a hit.
Crit hit. The Dagger Squadron pilot is aiming for Rexler Brath. No, he's aiming for the Academy pilot. So that's, of course, he's using his auto blaster, which means he cannot avoid any actual hits. He can avoid crits, but he cannot avoid any actual hits.
Ah, okay. Neat.
Academy pilot, barrel rolls. He's using his Academy pilot basically as a blocker right now, so he wants that core and horn in the E-wing to crash into him. Dagger Squadron pilots barrel rolls out of position with the advanced sensors and K-turns and receives a stress. The 2 K-turn is a unique move to the Dagger Squadron pilot and any B-wing for that matter. With a 2 bank, Aaron Kraken moves out of the way. And let's see what action he takes. Probably focus. The E-wing banks 2, relieves its stress. He's thinking now, where is that TIE Phantom going to go? Because it can end up anywhere.
Yeah, it's so mobile. It can just end up in an unexpected place very quickly.
Exactly. So he takes a focus and pushes the limit for an evade dice. So there's the TIE Phantom. Uncloaks southwards. Does a 1 bank and barrel rolls, which basically what happened there is a 90-degree move. So let's take a look at that again with our very first instant replay. So he uncloaks with the 2-bank southwards towards that asteroid, makes a 90-degree turn with the 1 with his movement, and then he'll barrel roll to put himself into arcs. So he started out facing east, and now he's facing straight north, millimeters from his previous position. Such a unique maneuverability with the Whisper and the TIE Phantoms in general.
Yeah, that's amazing. You just do all sorts of crazy stuff with it.
Yeah, and the TIE Defender comes in, and just like that, the E-Wing is in a load of trouble.
That E-Wing is not long for this world at this point. Holy crap.
So there's the Academy pilot, Whisper, and Rexler Brath all pointed, with Rexler Brath shooting his heavy laser cannons. 2 hits, and make that 4 hits with the focus spent. And 1 evade. He chooses not to use his evade token, knowing that he's going to get shot at even more.
Yeah, there's more coming.
So he receives a stress for the Tactician ability, and 2 hits. He's able to evade them both. He's getting a bit lucky.
Yeah.
So Whisper, whenever he attacks, he gets a focus, and then with the advanced cloaking device, he cloaks again. Cloaking, what cloaking does, it gives you an extra 2 to your defense dice, but you cannot attack while you're cloaked.
Okay.
Corran Horn attacks with his Fletchette torpedoes, which gives you a stress if it lands, but he has munitions failsafe, so if you avoid it, its effect still goes through, and you don't lose your missile.
Oh, neat.
And so the Academy pilot will shoot 3, he might die. No, he saves himself with 2 evades and an evade token.
Just enough, just enough.
And Corran Horn's special abilities allows him to attack again at the end of his turn.
Oh.
But the cost is he doesn't get to attack next turn. So he shoots his Fletchette torpedoes again. They are evaded, I think. He spends his focus to evade, I'm sure. You don't want to put any damage on your TIE Phantoms because they are very delicate ships.
Yeah.
So he chooses to evade them. Because of the munitions failsafe, the missiles still go off, but he doesn't lose them. So you see there the TIE Phantom with 2 stress on it.
Mm-hmm.
The E-Wing as well has 2 stress on it from Push the Limit and Tactician.
Oh, no, he's sneaking that thing around, his Academy pilot.
Yeah, the Academy pilot again being used as a blocker for that.
So unless he chose his move very carefully, he's going to be bumping him and being stuck.
Yep. I'm not sure why Aaron Kraken has a stress token assigned to him. He shouldn't have that. But he's relieved of it anyway. Chooses to target lock Rexler Brath. Goes 3 forward. He reads that shot, that blockage, and manages to escape. But
good move.
He's still stressed. He still has 1 stress.
Yeah.
And as you can see, all these ships are target locking each other. It's kind of smorgasbord of target locks.
A little chaotic down there on the board.
So now another tricky place is where that Phantom goes. A good counter to the Phantom is to load it up with stress, just like Luke did right there.
Mm-hmm.
It has 2 stress on it. It can decloak, but he chooses not to decloak and just 2-bank to relieve 1 of his stress. And he remains cloaked. He's not allowed to attack this turn. Not that he has any target to attack. Anyway, Rexler 2 banks or 1 banks and crashes into the Academy pilot. And it looks like there isn't too many shots that the Imperial player has this turn.
Yeah, he's not got a lot.
Nope. And I guess only the B-Wing has a shot this turn. Oh no, Rexler has a shot apparently. 2 hits, he evades 1, so he takes 1 damage. And the rebel player is on the ropes now with 2 ships at 1 health.
This is
not looking good for him.
Yeah, he better have some lucky rolls ahead.
Okay, there's 2 hits, 2 evades on Rexler. Only the TIE fighter and the TIE defender are the only ships with damage. Another 90-degree turn, 1 turn for the TIE fighter. The Dagger Squadron pilot goes 1 bank to lose the stress and focuses up. Aaron Kraken does a 2 bank. Let's see what he does. He focuses. Another 2 bank.
Yeah, he's getting out of there as fast as he can.
So now most of the ships have no stress. Most of the rebel ships have no stress on them. So he decloaks 2 banks to relieve the stress. And let's see what his action will be. He's going to recloak. So he's out of the fight for a little bit, I think. Rexler Brath does a 4K turn, which is unique to the TIE Defender, in which he actually does not get a stress for it.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, the only K turn with no stress. The other way to remove stress from your K turn is to use a card called what is it called? Adrenaline Rush, which you discard to do a red maneuver that is stressless.
Oh, there goes our Academy pilot.
Oh, Academy pilot did his job though, blocked several attacks. We're down to 86 versus 100. And I'm pretty sure these players are playing to a time limit just because I think the store was closing when you guys were recording this.
Yes, yes, we were running out of time.
Aaron Kraken goes in there, focuses, hoping to get a shot off on that TIE Phantom with the B-Wing K-turning and hoping to get a shot off at the TIE Defender when it zooms in. See what he does here. He decloaks to the west and then K-turns, setting himself up for the next turn. The TIE Defender crashes into the B-Wing with no shots. He actually can shoot on the Z95 and gets 3 hits, and he's dead anyway.
Oh,
that's a shame. He's trying to measure for his wingman. I guess some leniency was allowed, and he got it off the E-wing there. With really good positioning, and you have to remember your cards, you can have no stress for several turns in a row with these ships. The B-Wing goes 1 forward, clears its stress. Still has a target lock on Rexler Brath, so he's hoping he's able to hit him next turn. The E-Wing is setting itself up to be able to at least hit the TIE Phantom when it comes in. The barrel rolls to the left and pushes the limit to receive a target lock on Rexler Brath. TIE Phantom goes 3 forward to clear stress. Let's see what he does. Probably recloak again. Nope, he's going to barrel roll to put himself in a more favorable position for next turn.
Mm-hmm. Looking ahead. Oh,
yeah. Oh, Rexler crashes. Not a good idea for him. But he has a range 1 shot on that E-Wing with 2 hits, 2 evades. Rebel player lives another day. The Phantom is able to shoot. 1 hit lands. Oh, ooh, he does land the 1 hit. Luckily, it's on a really hefty B-Wing.
Yeah. The B-Wing's got enough hull and shields right now that it's not in any danger.
What an awesome hit.
Oh, wow. 2
hits, 2 crits, no evades, and the critical strike with a double hit. So that takes out Rexler Brath in 1 shot. What a fantastic hit by the Rebel player, bringing him right back into the game with 2 versus 1 ships.
Okay, and we're our last round here before they decided to call it. Let's see what they can manage. in a rush.
So he's positioning himself. You never know where the TIE Phantom is going to end up.
Yeah, it could literally pop up anywhere in that region in front of them.
Yeah. So he uncloaks 2 forward, and then 4 K-turns.
Oh.
For a 7 K-turn maneuver, taking him out of both arcs, giving him range on 1 person. So he's able to take off Orran Horn with a hit and a crit. And he's dead. And that's it. 41 to 32, the last points of the match. And while the Imperial player did technically win, it's a modified victory just because he didn't win by a certain number of points.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So hope you enjoyed that, guys, and look forward to more videos coming up soon. We'll try to get them out more frequently moving forward, and don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe.
See you next time.